Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. I am so pumped you're here. Today, consider us peers, but I'm going to throw on my technical mentor hat for a few minutes because what we're looking at, it's literally fundamentally shifting how we work. We're talking about taking your standard, everyday local computer and transforming it into a full-on autonomous business operator using Claude Co-work. I mean, really think about it. What if your computer could just autonomously run your business? We are moving way, way beyond those standard web chatbots you're probably used to. You know, the ones where you type a question, get an answer, and copy paste it into another window. No, we're talking about incredibly powerful local AI agents. This is an AI that lives right there on your actual machine, securely interacting with your files, your apps, and your tools to automate massive chunks of your life and business. Section 1. Setting up your hub. Let's dive straight into building this thing. Here is your straightforward, pain-free checklist. First up, you're going to download and install the Claude Hub locally. Once you're in there, head over to Settings. You'll absolutely want to enable visuals so it can create artifacts for you. And this is crucial, enable Dispatch. Dispatch is absolutely brilliant because it lets you access and control your local agent right from your phone. Next, you set your global instructions. Think of these as the core working rules for your AI, basically telling it who you are, how you like to work, and what it should never do. Finally, flip on Chrome Access so Claude can actually navigate the web on your behalf. And boom, just like that, your hub is alive and kicking. Moving on to Section 2, your first automation wins. Let's get some quick victories on the board to build a little trust. I like to look at these as Level 1 automations, because before we go off building crazy complex software, we need some immediate, relatable wins to really build trust with our new digital employee. Here are the first 3 things we're going to tackle to prove just how well a local agent interacts with your actual files. First, we'll tell it to organize a horribly messy desktop folder, which, by the way, is an amazing test. When our source user actually ran this, the agent spotted a super sensitive, totally exposed OpenAI API key just sitting there on the desktop and smartly recommended deleting it. Good catch, right? After that, we'll build a financial spending dashboard, and then we'll generate a reusable visual brand book. Now, 24. That number right there represents 24 months of raw CSV credit card statements. Now, if you try to drag and drop those into your standard web chatbot, you're going to hit a brick wall real fast because they usually cap you at a 20-file limit. But with Claude Co-work running locally, you literally just point the agent to that folder on your hard drive, and it chews through all 24 months of data in seconds. And let me tell you, the insights it surfaces are incredibly tangible. During this exact local analysis, our user discovered they were casually bleeding over $4,000 on active business subscriptions. Ouch. Yeah, it is a highly vulnerable, honestly kind of painful moment to realize you're funding like 5 different software tools that you haven't even logged into since 2022. But hey, that is exactly why this local analysis is so incredibly valuable. It looks at your real, unvarnished data and gives you the hard truths you need to scale efficiently. And this brilliantly illustrates just how simple it is. Notice how conversational that prompt is. The agent took that super simple request and instantly generated a fully interactive local HTML dashboard. But it didn't stop there. By pointing the agent to a separate folder containing just a few brand screenshots, the user had Claude generate a Lonely Octopus brand book, and then seamlessly applied those very specific visual brand guidelines straight onto that new financial dashboard. It's like magic.
All right, let's turn it up. Section 3, Scaling with Skills and Connectors. This is where we see the multiplier effect.
Now we are getting to the really fun stuff. Look, building one-off dashboards is great, but creating reusable workflows is where true, massive scaling happens. To do this, we use something called skills. Instead of asking Claude to analyze your brand colors every single time you need something made, you just save that workflow as a skill. Now, all you do is type apply brand, and it invokes a custom text file that standardizes all your visual outputs moving forward. Your agent basically transforms into a specialized virtual employee who inherently just knows your company's design language inside and out. Next up, we toss connectors into the mix. Connectors are what allow your local agent to securely reach out and interact with third-party software. Through what's called Model Context Protocol, or MCP connections, your agent can securely jump into your actual Gmail inbox, triage your emails, filter out the absolute noise, and highlight what actually needs your eyeballs right now. And when you mash up those MCP connectors with your skills, you get these incredibly powerful plugins. So why does this matter? Well, imagine pointing Anthropic's prepackaged finance plugin right at your document folders. It can instantly generate comprehensive P&L statements, totally handle your audit support, and organize all your smart receipts.
essentially completely automating the most tedious parts of your business accounting. It's a total game changer.
That brings us to Section 4, Advanced Business Automation Ecosystems. Welcome to Mission Control. We are officially leveling up from simple tasks to what are called projects. These act as complete mission control centers for running entire segments of your life or your business. You know, one of the biggest headaches with AI has always been keeping it updated on your long-term goals without having to constantly repeat yourself over and over. Well, here, the productivity plugin handles all the memory management for you. You don't have to sit there manually updating markdown memory files. Whether you're tracking a super complex stock portfolio or mapping out a massive product launch, the plugin automatically maintains the context and remembers all your past interactions for that specific project.
So the absolutely crucial point here is how you define that workspace. By setting really specific project instructions, you are creating a highly tailored, totally persistent environment. You aren't just casually chatting with a bot anymore. You are commanding a thorough financial advisor that knows your entire portfolio history and is literally instructed to push back on you if you suggest a bad idea.
And the best part, you can fully automate the routine. You just input your portfolio data, set up the schedule, and let it run wild. For instance, you could tell the agent to wake up every single day at 7 a.m., review the global markets against your specific investments, write up a crisp daily digest, and then automatically drop that brief straight into your Apple Notes. So you literally wake up, grab your phone, and it's just waiting for you. This is what creates a true mission control ecosystem. By combining those skills, the connectors, and that persistent memory, you've got a fully automated ecosystem just working quietly in the background for you. It's tracking projects, updating its own memory banks autonomously, researching new opportunities, and constantly checking to make sure everything aligns with your daily goals.
Moving to Section 5, Next Level Custom Software, Passing the Baton.
Now, what's really interesting about this transition is understanding what happens when those simple dashboard workflows just aren't quite enough to run the business anymore. When you hit that ceiling, we reach the ultimate God-tier unlock. There's a really clear line here. Co-work is absolutely amazing for your daily automations and your data dashboards. But Claude Code acts as a highly specialized AI agent for building out robust, complex software ecosystems. So when your projects start getting massively complex, you basically graduate from the Co-work tab right over to the Code tab, all within the exact same hub.
And because they exist right there in the same local hub, Claude Code integrates directly into your existing directories. You can seamlessly expand on the very foundation you just finished building in Co-work. You literally just switch tabs and tell it, hey, add a new feature to my mission control dashboard, like say a complex tab for creating technical trading bots. And it goes to work, writing the code right into your local files. It is such an incredibly powerful 1-2 punch.
Think about the journey we just took. We've gone from cleaning up a simple, messy desktop folder all the way to building entirely custom mission control software ecosystems. The old barriers to scaling your business operations have basically completely vanished. The tools are local, they are incredibly secure, and they are just sitting there waiting for your instructions. So I'm going to leave you with this provocative thought to ponder as we wrap up this explainer. With a tireless, autonomous operator now sitting quietly on your hard drive, what will your local agent build today?